Yep, 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 yep. Yep. What's up, y'all? Tell it is TV. We live, we live, we live. We live like Channel 4 and Channel 5, man. Do a quick video, quick little live stream, real quick, to talk about this goddamn game going on right now between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the goddamn Jets, man. Um, you know, First of all, I want to say, the offense definitely came out, had a good drive, good opening drive. That was good to see. We made some plays and things like that. My main thing though is going on with what's going on with the defense. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Jets are damn near, just running the ball down our throats. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that I really was kind of expecting like that. I would have figured that, the line would have been a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Cam Haywood and them boys, I thought they would be a lot better with clogging up the middle like that, but it just hasn't been working out for them right now. Now, this is a more of a older team, so it might take them a little bit to get themselves going. You know what I'm saying? As to where the Jets got a lot of young legs and stuff like that, so they kind of just getting off right now. But the Steelers have made their stops here and there. Obviously, right now we're looking at a 17-19 ball game. Um, I'm going to the box score right now, real quick. But I'm waiting for the defense to wake up, though. I mean, it was good to see Jalen Ramsey out there, talking his shit, getting himself out. Because I was like, man, somebody got to get mad, somebody got to get angry or something, bro. Like y'all out here just getting walked on and shit. Like they just shoving the ball down our goddamn throats. I'm like, damn, I wasn't expecting to see no shit like that. You know what I mean? That was definitely not something I was used to seeing. Shout out to Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? He been playing a hell of a game so far. So far. All right. He's been playing a hell of a game. I think both quarterbacks have been pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Um, their O line though is really kind of solid. They have been getting away with some holding though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest about that. The Jets have been getting away with some holding. I seen Highsmith get held a few times. I seen certain players in general just get held and they ain't call it. So we'll see what happens in the second half. But his ability to be able to escape the pocket definitely has been helping him out. Them younger legs, you know what I'm saying? He able to kind of get in there and maneuver around. So he's been able to extend the plays as to where a guy like Aaron Rodgers is trying to do it. He's an older guy. He's not going to be able to do it like that. But shout out to Justin Fields. He playing a good game. You know what I'm saying? He's been playing a good game. As Justin Fields right now is 9 for 11, 134 yards, one touchdown. Uh, yeah, 6 carries. Goddamn Bryce. What's his dude name? Yeah, Bruce Hall. Bruce Hall. Brees Hall. You know what I'm saying? He's been definitely killing us. That they O line been beating the hell out of our D line, bro. I'm waiting for the D line to kind of wake up and pick things up a little bit, as far as clogging the run. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for that. I think this defense is going to be more like an old car. They got to kind of get themselves going unless they get something done early. You know what I'm saying? And today's game, they really haven't got it done early at all. They really been kind of just getting walked down. You know what I'm saying? Low key. They've been low key getting walked down today. So you know that's a little that's a little disheartening. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. It's like, damn, I would have thought the D tag, like, y'all better put Yaya Black or something in the game. You know what I'm saying? Put somebody up there with some size that's gonna move something at the end of the day, because they out here just doing what they want. Dude, he just walking through the goddamn lane and finding running lanes and shit like that. Like, yeah, this is not what I expected to see, to be honest. Um, but as far as the ability for the team to put points on the board, for Steelers fans, I think this is definitely a positive. You know what I'm saying? Offensively, we look better. Defensively, right now, we ain't looking so good. They're just marching the ball down the field, and had oh boy, and I got that penalty, they probably would have messed around and had a chance to put up 3 more points. See what I'm saying? And with that shit that he did. But it is what it is. But as far as the receiving core, Garrett Wilson got 68 catches for one touchdown, 5 catches. Like I said, they just been kind of having these chunk plays. They've been hitting us with a lot of chunk plays today. You know, Wilson's longest is 33. Bryce's longest is 33. Johnson longest is 24. You see what I'm saying? And I think the rushing yards, let me see what the longest is. Yeah, 18 for Hall, 15 for Fields. Davis got 15. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when they get in these plays, they kind of run, they really making plays for real. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of is what it is. But as far as Calvin Johnson, let me get into that, man. Calvin Austin, I mean, man, that was a hell of a catch, brother. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. You know what I'm saying? So I guess this number two thing is gonna be, whoever's in. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's in is gonna be by committee at the end of the day. DK Metcalf leading the way right now. Dropped a few passes, but like I said, I think second half they're gonna be a lot more sharper and they're gonna be a lot better in the second half. Um, our O line, yeah, got to get better as far as pass protection. Giving up 2 sacks, shit like that. Some of that is on the O line, some of it is not. It is what it is. But when it comes down to the situation with our number two, I mean, I guess it could really be anybody at this point. You know what I mean? So who we got is who we got. Unless we end up signing somebody in free agency, it is what it is. But we've been fumbling the ball too. I haven't really been liking that. We gotta get that shit cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Even though we recovered these fumbles, but still, motherfuckers is that ball is, fumbling and shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Defensively, Deshaun Elliott all over the place, Patrick Queen all over the place, making plays, making tackles and shit like that. But no splash plays though from the defense. You know what I'm saying? Usually we getting some splash plays, we getting some sacks, we might get a fumble, we might get an interception, but ain't been no splash. You know what I'm saying? And the offense has really been. Let me see what the time and the possession is as far as the offense goes. It can't be by much. Hold on, let me see. Because I feel like the offense been on the field. I mean, the defense been on the field because they've been getting worn out, but the offense been going down and actually committing drives. So it's just like, you know, what's going on and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, they definitely just been marching that thing down our throat, man. Pause, but we gotta come on, man. That's why I was saying that shit to myself, like, yo, somebody gotta get mad or something, bro. Like, something gotta give on defense. Somebody get angry or something. You know what I'm saying? Find some type of motivation, nigga. Like that shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, gotta find something at the end of the day. So, it kind of just is what it is. But yeah, waiting for this game to come back on real quick. I think the game actually might be back on. Yeah, let me see what the time of possession is. Where the fuck? Time of possession. We've been doing good too, as far as not having any bonehead penalties neither. That's another good thing. Yeah, time of possession is not by much, it's by 5 minutes, pretty much, 17-12. So yeah, like I said, I just think the defense, bro, like the D tackles and shit. What's going on, bro? I mean, y'all gotta wake up. You know what I'm saying? Same thing when it come down to the cornerbacks. Y'all gotta wake up. Y'all out here getting smoked. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is busting wide open and shit. Like, damn. But I think a lot of that shit is they playing some zone, they playing some man, and you just got to give credit where credit is due. Justin Fields is for our critique from him was he can't see the field. He's been seeing this field today. All this shit about Justin Fields can't see the field. He's been seeing these motherfuckers wide open today. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. And a lot of that shit really has to deal with the zone, bending and don't breaking a lot of the times. So that's what I think a lot of the offense that they're playing. I meant defense, my bad. That they're playing out there. It works. They get them down to a certain point, and now it's like, all right, you gotta do something with it. But I think defensively we've been getting better. look better at least going into like the second quarter. But third quarter, man, we got to wake up. Defense got to wake up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really so much worried about the offense. I really think the offense is going to get better. Um, but the defense though is y'all got to wake it up. Y'all got to pick it up out there. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. D tackles, come on, man. Y'all getting pushed around. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be coming through, busting through the party. You know what I'm saying? We coming to crash the party at the end of the day. Y'all ain't standing on that right now. You know what I'm saying? So we need some game records. We need some home records. We need somebody to bring this bitch home, straight up and down, straight up and down, dog. But I think the game back on. Hold on. All right, yeah, the game back on. All right, though. So I'll be back up in here for the post game. Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think of the first half. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think. But anyway, don't get mad at me. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.